Hey everybody, it's your girl Robin L in the Throwback Zone, and today we have a very special guest joining us. Actress, author, producer, certified nutritionist, Cherie Johnson. Yes, she wears many hats and she'll be telling us all about it. Stay tuned. Thank you so much for joining us in the Throwback Zone. I am Robin L and I will be your host. So we're going to go ahead and just kind of jump right in and just have you tell us a little bit about what you have going on, what you're currently working on, and all that good stuff.
Awesome. So right now, I know everybody wants to know about TV, so I will hit that really quickly. I have a project in development that I can't speak too much about, but I can tell you that Antoine Tanner is attached. DeAndre Bonds has given me his word that he will come on anytime I need him, and Hillary Burton is attached.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. So that's something that we can expect soon?
That's something that you will be able to see probably by like mid-season, maybe the end of summer, when all the new pilots start to air.
Awesome.
And besides from that, I just opened a spa with my partner, and it's called Keon. Keon stands for Keeping It All Natural, and the spa has opened in the Hollywood, Florida area.
Wow, congratulations. Yes.
Thank you. What a lot of people don't know about me is growing up, my mother owned a gym. And my mom was like super overprotective and crazy. So on my hiatus weeks, I had to work at the family business. That was the gym because my mother was not leaving me home by myself. So she made me go to these classes, and I became a certified nutritionist. So I've been a nutritionist for over 20, probably like 25 years now.
Wow.
And I've kept up my certification all these years, and so that I could put people on meal plans and stuff like that. I work with people who have fibromyalgia, cancer, lupus. I have somebody right now who has SIBO, another lady who has HIV, and people who just want to clear their skin or going through menopause, or maybe just want to do a detox and lose some weight.
That's really interesting. That was actually one of the questions I wanted to get into, talking about your transition from TV and then going into the certified nutritionist. How was that?
It's not really a transition, honestly, because, you know, Hollywood, everybody is about body image and being thin and what you look like. So for me, I had to keep my skin clear, and I couldn't get fat, or I would definitely probably lose my job.
Right.
Unless I just wanted to get typecast as the chubby character. But so it's not new. You know, it's been my way of life probably my whole life, at least since I hit puberty.
Right. Yeah, that's definitely interesting because a lot of people, they don't know that side, you know, unless they really follow you, that you are the certified nutritionist. They, like you said, probably only know about the TV side, what you starting off with Punky Brewster and, of course, Family Matters. So with that being said, you're also an author, you are a producer, all that good stuff. Did I leave anything else out? Tell us if, you know, there's something else that you have under your belt that we are unaware of.
I write films, and I'm also, I work with a product line called Going to Natural, and you can go to the website. It's www.going2natural.com. I'm really into, especially since I became a mother, once I found out that anything you put on your skin, it takes 26 seconds for it to go into your bloodstream, I kind of started freaking out about all those cute little, you know, I won't name names, but all those scented lotions and soaps and everything that we use. Those scents are all chemicals. They're not natural things, and I didn't want to use that stuff on my baby, especially with all those Johnson & Johnson's lawsuits going on, you know, about them causing ovarian cancer and things like that. So I had this little girl who I was going to submerge into this water, and I was like, what am I going to do? I called a friend who grew up with me, who's more like a sister. Her name is Cherie. And Cherie started making her products, and my other friend Melanie started making her hair products. And then her godmother is who I'm in business with in the spa. She started making like lotions and soaps and things that Cherie or Melanie did not make. So everything was kind of organic and in-house.
Wow,
And we
that's
just started bottling
definitely
it.
Yeah, that's definitely awesome. Like you said, it's real scary. You don't know what's being put into the product. You don't know what it's going to cost. So that's definitely real amazing
Yeah, so
to
all
have
of our
something like
products,
that.
they're all organic, all natural. You can pronounce every ingredient that's in them, which is major. And they're
Wow.
safe.
Yes. Well, we love it. And you did mention that you are a mother. Let's talk about the balance, because you have a lot of hats that you wear. So let's talk about the balance. How do you balance motherhood with everything that you have going on?
It's, I've been blessed. I say that God gives us all the children that we need, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so my daughter is an angel. She really is. Like right now, she's sitting here playing while I'm doing this interview with you, and she's 4 years old. So she's definitely, full of energy, and she's crazy because she's 4, but she understands that there's things that mommy needs to do, and she's patient, and she's kind, and so she gives me my moment so that mommy can handle her things, and then I have to come right back to her. Like we literally just got home. She takes Taekwondo 4 days a week. And so we got home probably 30 minutes ago, and I made her dinner and set her down, and she's eating her food quietly, waiting for mommy to finish.
Yes, that she is, because I don't hear her peep. So with that being said, with you getting started in the television business at such a young age, how would you feel if your daughter wanted to become an actress or get started in the television or entertainment business at a young age? How would you feel about that?
You know what? That was the first question that everybody asked me. In fact, my old agent called me 5 weeks after she was born with an audition. And I was like, an audition for me? I'm going. An audition for her? It ain't happening. Right. And he was like, why not? And I said, because that's what mommy does. It's not what she does. I pray. I'll put it out there like this. I pray that she picks a normal life, because nothing about entertainment is normal or stable, or you have to have the right personality. I'm not saying that she doesn't. She's 4. But I just can see her being so much more. She's very intelligent. She was reading it too. She loves science and she loves math, so engineering, a doctor, something like that, where her whole life is not, put. I would never put her like on a pedestal for the world to watch her life. It's
up
not
on
for
display.
Yeah. What the industry was when I started and what it is now are two completely different things. There was no social media or paparazzi in my time, so we had a bit of our own life. Now it's really invasive.
Yeah, everything's either going to be on the Shade Room or it's going to be on the Wendy Show or some other blog. So, yeah, you definitely, whenever you get into the industry, whether you're an entertainer, actress, you are kind of putting yourself on display. So I can definitely understand you wanting her to be out there.
It was never my dream. Famous was not even a thought in my head. I didn't know what the definition of famous was until I was 30 years old. I knew that I was popular and I knew that people knew me, but famous was, I wanted to be an architect. I loved acting, but I loved acting because I got to go to work with my friends and my uncle, and my whole family was there. I'm kind of generational Hollywood, just like my daughter unfortunately is, if she decided that that's the road she wanted to take. But I didn't even realize I was working for about the first 16 years. I was just having fun.
Yeah. And how old were you when you started with the Punky Brewster?
I was 6 years old.
6 years old. And a lot of people don't know, I think it was actually your uncle that was the producer of the show, correct?
Yeah. I mean, I've said it 100 times. I don't know how people still don't know, but my uncle actually wrote the part, and he thought it was cute to use my name. Well, being the kid that I was, and I was a little bit pushy, I was like, cool, so you use my name. When do I go to work? And he was like, oh, baby, you don't. And I was like, what do you mean? He sold the show to NBC, and basically he was like, you know, it's not Uncle's call. You don't just get to decide that you're going to be on TV. That's not how this works. You have no experience. So I convinced my aunt, his wife, to take me on the audition. And she took me. And she took me 7 more times. And after the 7th time, the president of NBC told my uncle, give your niece the job.
Wow. You were determined, even at that young age.
Yeah, I've always been like that. You know, if I say that I want it or I'm going to do it, it happens. I talked about my daughter. Everybody thought I was crazy, but 20 years ago I started buying these dresses. I started walking in stores and I would just see cherries on dresses and cherries everywhere on baby stuff. So I would buy it. And I had a closet full, probably like 200 outfits, honestly, for a girl 20 years ago. Wow. And people thought I was insane. You know, Baby Guess was like a big store in the Beverly Center in the 90s, and I remember Baby Guess went out of business. So I went in there and I bought crib bedding, and I bought lamps and stuff like that, all for this nursery, for this daughter that wasn't even, you know, thought about. And everybody kept saying, you're going to have a boy. And I said, I bet you I don't. God's going to give me my girl. She's going to look just like me.
You spoke it into existence.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. And that's very important, too, with life or anything that we do, that we speak what we want into existence, that we put out there what we want. And to just kind of go into that sort of thing, you know, for those that are wanting to have a career or a successful career in any part of the entertainment industry, whether it's a producer or an actress, what advice would you give to them to just get things going, get a foot in that right direction?
The biggest thing actors need to understand, you get one job out of 100 auditions. Nobody sees the struggle. They only see the achievement. So just because you've gone on 50 auditions and you have not booked anything, that does not mean you're not good. That does not mean that you need to change your career choice. That just means you need to try a little bit harder, pick yourself up, and go into the next one with even more confidence you did the last 50. Because one day, one of them is going to be for you. And it has nothing to do with who you are. There's only 3 things that you can control in an audition. 1 is to be on time, 2 is to be polite, and the other 1 is to be prepared. Everything else has nothing to do with you. And as far as a producer, nobody's going to give you a chance. Nobody is going to hand you anything, so you have to make your chance. Sometimes you have to use your own money. Sometimes you have to take out loans. Sometimes you got to make sure you have good credit and then ruin it. And make the project that you want to make and give them no choice but to see you and see your talent. If you want anything in entertainment, you have to take it because it's never going to be given to you.
I love that advice. I love it. You have to take it. That is so true. That is so true. So hopefully, you know, these young up-and-coming aspiring actresses or producers that will listen to this, they will know that, hey, you just have to go out and take it and grab it by the horns if that's what you really want to do. And just going into your career as an actress, with Family Matters, a lot of people, they know you as Maxine. Do you get a lot of people that still just you know, look at you? Have you been able to break away from the Maxine character?
Maxine and Cherie are never going to die. Them, can I cuss?
Oh, yes, you can.
Those bitches are eternal, however they say it, immortal. This motherfuckers is immortal. Not a day has gone by in my life where I have not heard, well, Cherie is my name, but most people don't know that. They think they're being funny, you know, and they're called Cherie or they call Maxine. And I have to tell people sometimes, especially on the internet, they be killing me with Maxine because my name is right next to it. You know, it says Cherie Johnson. And they be like, what's up, Max? I'll be confused. I don't know how to respond because people wrote lines for Maxine to say. Ain't nobody tell me, hey, 20 years later, you're still going to have to talk as Maxine. So I have to explain to them, that bitch is dead. She's, you know, she don't have a job no more. And unfortunately, you're talking to me.
Right. So I know that's kind of, you know, it's like a double-edged sword, what I hear from a lot of actresses.
Yes, I totally appreciate it because it means I did my job right. You know, and I appreciate the fact that they like my character. But then again, it's kind of real. It's like it's 20 years ago, guys. Like, I'm Cherie. Nice to meet you.
That's right. 20 years ago. Are you still cool with any of the cast members of Family Matters?
Of course. It's Family Matters. You know, Darius McQuarrie is my love. Sean, who played Waldo, is my love of all loves. Jamie Foxworth and I are very close. Kelly and I talk over social media from time to time. And Brighton McClure, the little boy who played Little Richie, that's my baby.
Yeah. And I watched Young and the Restless, so I spotted him out from the beginning. A lot of people didn't know that was him that was playing the character on the Young and the Restless. I said, you guys must not know. Yes.
I know.
Yes, that is crazy how long ago that was, but you know, in the minds of a lot of people, they still, you know, it's like yesterday. Yesterday. And there was also the photo, the reunion photo that was circulating on the web, and there were a lot of people that were asking, well, where's Maxine? Can you talk a little bit about that? Are you able to tell us why you weren't in the picture?
I wasn't invited.
No?
No.
Oh, wow.
It's something that was put together by Jalil, and I think his agent or his manager put it together. I'm not really supposed to say that, but it is what it is. Maybe, and this was what, you know, I put out a statement on my Facebook because everybody was asking me why I wasn't invited. And I said, okay, well, when somebody throws a party and the person doesn't get an invite, that's not really the person that you ask because they didn't throw the party. So you got to go to the person who threw the party and ask them why they wasn't invited. But what I'm thinking is maybe they only invited the series regulars. I was a co-star. You know, I was a guest star, so I wasn't on all the episodes. So maybe they just brought back the regular cast. And they thought nobody would notice.
Interesting. That's definitely interesting. But we would have loved to just see you there. But like you said, you know, it was out of your control. So, you know, it is what it is. You know, we keep it moving.
Guys, don't be mad at me.
Yeah, it's not you. You would have gone. I'm sure if you would have gotten that invite, you would have showed up and you would have slayed with your flawless skin and everything.
Thank you.
Yes, indeed. So with you have coming up, you say you have some projects and everything. So I want to do, and I know you are like a producer and all that good stuff, so we want to have a little bit of fun. Just want to ask you some TV questions. I just want you to make a decision. We just want to get a little bit of feel for your personality. So if we're talking about television shows and you have two choices, Martin or Living Single, what would be the one that you would pick to watch?
Damn. Really? I'm watching Martin. You know, Martin. I love Tisha Campbell, so I'm watching Tisha anytime I can. Damn, that's a good one though.
Okay, so we're going to switch over to movies. What about Poetic Justice or Love Jones? What would be your preference?
Right. Poetic Justice. Come on.
Yes,
that's not fair though, but
one.
It's like, you know, Janet Jackson.
Yeah, you can't beat that. You can't beat that.
Yeah, come on, you killing me.
Now this one should be easy.
Okay.
This one should be easy. Now we're gonna throw in a little bit of music because we do highlight music and everything on this show. So 90s R&B or today's music. I think I know what you're gonna choose.
90s R&B.
I knew it. I knew it.
I'm like, today's music is whack.
That was a no-brainer. Now, are you a heels type of girl or tennis shoes?
You know, before I had my daughter, you couldn't catch me without some stilettos on. But the last 4 years, I've been Adidas bound.
Okay.
She 4, she busy. You know what I'm saying? I just came from Taekwondo. You don't look cute walking in Taekwondo with some stilettos on.
Yes, I know that is like really, like what are you going to do? Like with some stilettos in Taekwondo.
Yes, but my man is really tall, so I liked being in some stilettos looking up at my man because then I feel like I'm at least a little closer to him.
Right, and it's good that he's tall because it could have been the other way around where you felt like you couldn't wear heels because you would tower over him. So that's good.
Yeah,
that's really
I'm not
good.
one of those girls. I got to be able to look up at you. If I can't put my neck all the way up, then you're not the one for me.
I know that's right. So, Cherie, thank you so much for chatting with us. Is there anything else that we did not touch on or discuss that you want to throw in for your fans and followers to know about?
I have a Christmas movie that should be out next Christmas where Chico Benamon plays my husband.
Yay.
And, yes, that'll be really cool. So there are a few films that are going to be released next year. There's a pilot that's coming out, but check out my spa. It's KeonForLifeSpa.com or going, 2 natural. And read my blogs if you really are interested in getting a little nosy in my life. I'm slightly reserved, but I do talk about my family and my life on AdviceFromMySisters.com.
Awesome. And congratulations on all that good stuff. And just really fast, let your followers know, and those that aren't following you that may follow us, your social media or your website, anything that you want them to follow other than your blog. In addition to that,
on social media, you can find me everywhere at Cherie, Cherie Johnson 75. If the 75 ain't there, it ain't me. Even if it's my face, it ain't me.
You got it. You heard that, guys. If the 75 is not there, it ain't her. Well, thank you so much, Cherie. Guys, you just tuned into the Throwback Zone. Cherie Johnson, thank you so much for chatting with us, and we wish you all the best on all your endeavors, and keep shining, my sister.
Thank you so much.